In Patreon news,
we got your fan-submitted questions/comments, and we're gonna go through them. So the first one is by Thickums. Question: if you could go back to your 21-year-old self and give yourself advice, what would you say?
21 years old?
That's only 1 year ago.
I'd say
Dump that bitch. Dump that bitch. Take the credit card. Don't let her use the credit card.
Oh.
Yeah, what? How did you know?
Really?
I had a boyfriend that
Took your credit card?
Yeah.
Bump it out.
He used my credit card.
We got in too deep, son.
Yep. Oh, you did it too. Oh, that's because it's for yourself. I am so slow.
Wait, no, I'm being serious.
Yeah, no, I know.
That happened to me too.
What the fuck is going on over there?
We got in too deep.
In too deep people.
Would you like to share this story?
Share.
I was with a chick. We used to do improv together, and then we moved to LA together with my friend Jason Horton, and then we all lived in one place, and then yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts. And then, but eventually she didn't want to work anymore, so I was like, don't worry, I'll take care of it. So then I gave her my credit card and she put all her expenses on that. And it was fucking stupid of me.
How much did you raise?
$15K.
Oh my
What?
God! Did you end up
Advantage.
paying it off? Are you still in debt, or because of that, or?
I was paying it off for years, and then eventually during the economic downturn shit, I just couldn't do it anymore, and then I kind of worked it out after that.
Oh, fuck.
Mine wasn't that bad. So I had just turned 18, and my boyfriend at the time was like, "Ooh, you need to apply." On my birthday, on my 18th birthday, he had me apply for a credit card. So I'm like, "Cool, let me start building my credit." So then I got it, and it wasn't even for that much. It was like 1,000 or something really low. But he ends up saying like, "Oh, here, I'll take it and I'll build your credit for you. Like, I'll use it and I'll pay your bill every month."
There you go.
Not once did he ever pay the fucking credit card bill, and I had to pay all of the debt that he had accrued. So
Years later, this chick was with, she ended up marrying Dan Harmon, who created Rick and Morty. And I was at his house doing a podcast with
Did you tell him to pay you back the 15 grand?
No, so I was at his house doing a podcast with her, and I brought it up because I'm being a shithead.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
yeah, because she was trying to burn me about something, and I burned her with that. You guys know how I asked.
What did she say? What did she say? How did she react?
yeah, how did
She froze a little bit, and then she was like, I have money now. I could pay you. I could pay you.
write a check, bitch.
But I didn't want her fucking money. I'm not taking her dirty ass money. I'm not taking Dan Harmon's money to pay my.
Have her to send it to Nikki.
I would have taken it.
Should have done that.
What about you guys?
I think for me, I don't think 21 was like such a crazy year for me. So if I had to tell myself what I should do when I was 21 is just be a little crazier. To be honest.
Like explore more?
Same.
To be a little crazier just because
I thought anal's pretty crazy. Though.
But that was 16 or 15.
Oh no! You went too crazy and you said, let me just.
yeah. So then like when I got into college, I was like, all right, this is cool, college. And I was like very focused, like career focused. So I was like, I need to just study and I don't want to go more than like how long my program was. And I just want to focus. So by the time when I turned 21, I was like, cool, woohoo, I'm 21. But like I never expected to go to Vegas or anything like that just to celebrate it. So it was just very chill. It was just like any other normal birthday. So if I had to go back to 21, I would just say just be a little more crazy, be a little more social.
Yep, same thing. I would have moved out because I was in such a trapped space. That
You were staying at home?
Yeah, I stayed at home until I was like 23 or something like that, or 25. I forgot, but I would have moved out sooner, and 21 would have been the time for me to do it. I think I was already thinking about it, and I was like, fuck, I gotta go. But yes, I would have wanted to be crazier and just explore more and make more
A lot more
mistakes.
dick.
A lot more dick. A lot.
Suck enough dick.
Yeah.
Me too, girl.
A lot.
I could tell you from experience that, quality dick is better than a lot of dick.
Then quantity?
Quantity dick.
I don't know, I guess I would have.
Because I had a lot, I don't know, like.
You had a lot of dick?
No, I think I like quality pussy, like someone I love, and then that level of sex and connection is way better than just like.
What if you figured that out because you had all the quantity pussy?
Yeah.
No, I got it because of relationship.
Joe, you're so different now.
What about you guys?
Oh my god.
For me, I think I would have changed my major. So like me and Joe, we started
Trying to be a
doing.
doctor and shit.
Yeah, I was trying to be a doctor, and then we found comedy, and I think I wasn't confident enough to stick to my guns and just go and be a theater major or acting major or something, just completely switch everything. I think that's what I would have done, is just change instead of just taking, like I dabbled in a little bit, I took a few acting classes here and there, but I didn't fully commit, and I think that's what should have just followed my heart and do that.
I'd say get out of the bubble thoughts. So if you live in an area of just your culture, you got to think diverse. You got to be around people and just continuously educate the fuck out of yourself and realize like there's a whole different way to think.
That's what I would have told my 21-year-old self.
Who submitted that?
Thank you. Shout outs to Thickums. The next one is by Top Prong Put, for sure you're from Thailand. To Bart and Joe, as close friends and two rulers of the JK Empire, what is the one unique strength that you feel each possess that complements each other's weaknesses and help propel your businesses and passion project forward? Very great English for someone from Thailand. To Bart, what is Joe's strength? To Joe, what is Bart's strength? Thank you for providing great inspiration through your genuine actions. I hope that I was able to help you guys out even just a little bit.
Aww.
And then it says at the end, it says, look into each other's eyes and tell each other you guys love each other.
I love you,
bro.
That's cute.
Does it really say that?
Well, okay, so you know what's interesting is we recently took the test, the Myers-Briggs test, right? And so he's an ENTJ, INTJ, I am an ENTJ, which is almost the same exact thing, but
Except
it's
I'm
just
introvert.
extra, yeah. But I feel like that's why we were able to jump on the same plane a lot, because we're very similar people. But the areas that I feel that I lacked in the very early stages, and even till now he's always ahead of, is his tenacity and his ability to stay completely disciplined regardless of emotion. So in that area, I think he's really strong with routine, and you really need that level of continuous like dedication, regardless of how you feel, to build a good company.
Thank you. Something with Joe, I actually never told Joe before this. I told Gio this a lot before, but one of the things that Joe really inspired me about with working with him is, so by the time I joined Joe with JK, he was my, what?
He's just smiling.
Cute.
He's my first collaborative partner. By that time, Joe has already done music under 2 different monikers, worked with a bunch of producers and like other rappers and stuff. So when I worked with Joe, what I thought was really cool was when we would collaborate on things, I always thought it always had to be a full compromise each time. But there's times where we saw differences and he'd be like, let's try it your way. And I'm like, oh shit, that's really cool. So the next time when I felt Joe was passionate about something, I'm like, let's try it your way then, you know? And we would just go back and forth. But because he was so ahead of me in terms of like artistic collaboration, that same feeling in JK wasn't actually established by both of us, actually established by Joe, that I learned from him first.
Wow, that's awesome.
I did it because he's so stubborn. I'm just kidding. It's fun.
Just say what you feel. Just say what you feel.
Next one is Fahim Chowdhury.
Chowdhury?
Yeah, Chowdhury.
Chow, hurry.
Story to share with y'all. One side reason I decided to become a patron and keep JK alive is because as a microscopic YouTube video creator myself, one of my goals down to the line is to maybe be a guest. I'll work hard to get there eventually. I try to be a student of the YouTube game and learn as much as possible through you guys.
Wow.
Like through Bearcast, Citizens of Jamali on Facebook, rewatching and taking notes on classic JKF skits, and even totally sketch. Wow, throwback. Just want to get you guys to know your impact on your viewers is truly powerful and one that's formed my teenage to now college years. Much love, Matapackers.
Well, you're not gonna get here by kissing up. That's what. No, I'm just kidding.
What's his name?
Fahim Chowdhury.
That's awesome, Fahim.
Yeah. Well, a lot of us are taken already, so unfortunately, you can't get your way in the real way of JK.
The traditional way.
A lot of the people on our team are mega fans that understood the brand, and that's one of the best ways to join a group is by understanding the brand. And you can either become a crazy stalker like Fahim. No, I'm just kidding. Or you could actually be a part of the team because a lot of the hard work is already done when you understand. You've been following it for a long time. Yep.
Thank you, Fahim. And then from AZ, as a teacher, oh shit, we got teachers on here. Always appreciated hearing those things about your school experiences and thoughts on education as a whole. Since I'm here, what do you think I could do as a teacher of bored, unmotivated 15-year-olds to help them from a country with highly competitive education system? Singapore.
Destroy a boombox. I've seen it in the movies. It works every single time.
Destroy a boombox?
If you destroy a boombox, they will listen to you.
That's crazy.
Kids even use boomboxes?
I know, I'm like,
You
what?
should buy one and then have it play music and then unplug it from the wall and then destroy it.
What's the reference?
Fucking Dangerous Minds, every
I
fucking
didn't
single
see it.
one of those kinds of movies.
Yeah.
Anybody have a cure for unmotivated 15-year-olds?
I don't know. Like if the class size isn't like 30 the way it is here, I would say just like try to listen to them on a one-on-one.
What about in Singapore? You can beat them too, right?
What?
That's true. You could beat them.
I mean, that might go against.
Let them chew gum in class.
No, plant gum on them and then be like, you better listen to me or I'll turn you in.
Yeah, I think listening to them, honestly, because probably no one else is listening to them. And then just kind of figuring out what they like and then try to connect with them and they might feel inspired and motivated. I don't know. I'm just going from my own
I
experience.
always like teachers that made it relevant to me and made it seem like they cared about what I thought when they really didn't. But
They connected with you.
Yeah.
yeah, or they made history fun. Like I actually love history and all that because my history professors or teachers were really fucking cool, and they made it like a drama. They made stories like about the Civil War or whatever. Like
Yeah, I had a math teacher that I forgot how he did it because it was a while ago, but he was so engaging and he just really got the whole class excited about fractions and decimals. Like, I fucking hated that stuff, but because that teacher was so enthusiastic and he wanted to connect with us in like a more fun way where we could be engaged with the subject, that's what made me learning that stuff.
good storytelling always
People
helps.
love to listen to passionate people talking about whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
If you have true passion, it'll read through.
Yeah, I think it's best if persistence is key, I would say. Like, if you see a student that's unmotivated, I would say you should just talk to them, kind of bug them a little, like every now and then, and just really, like, if they're struggling in a subject, be like, here, I'm here to help you. Like, what can I help you with? Like, as long as you kind of show that dedication that you have to them, then they'll try.
I got good at math because of that.
Yeah.
My algebra teacher believed in me. And then she's like, my husband's a banker, you want a job at a bank? And I was like, oh my God, for real? And then I decided to sell drugs instead. Yeah.
It worked for you.
And the last question is Lorena. Can you guys please do a drunk JK News on Patreon? I think we've done before.
I'm down. I haven't.
But we do it by secret.
That's true.
I want to be like belligerent.
Yeah, we'll get nuts.
Fuck yeah.
We'll get nuts.
Okay.
You got it. We're gonna do it for you.
Even I'll drink a little bit.
So this tier is our top tier.
The defibrillator.
The defibrillator. You brought us back to life. Everyone that is supporting us. Yeah.
$100 a month, dude.
And there's people here that pay more than $100.
Oh my god.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like
Wow.
Rakam Shepard, and we're gonna butcher this, but Rakam Shepard is paying $200.
Wow.
And thank you guys. This is fuck. And I mean everyone too. You're all. Even if you're paying $5, it's just amazing. Or if it's $1, thank you very much.
Yeah.
But this is a special group, and they're paying for this shout out. So let's give them this respect.
Yeah.
Rakam Shepard, thank you very much.
Shout out.
I don't know, John Lingarat.
Hey.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hafiz Ismail, thank you very much.
I heard you're really hot.
Hugo de Juice Mendoza.
Will you marry me?
Quinn Abels, Mahad Rober,
Come on over.
Scott Helber. Here, you gotta help me.
Okay.
Kashal Patel,
Just a guy.
Illmatic WPG,
Dark Macaro.
Igor
Igor. Oh, that's hot.
Slagator,
Trixie Arambulo.
James Rodolfo.
Super long time follower. Does all these compilations on YouTube. Awesome. Taylor Rapkins.
Leilani,
Jesus Maldonado.
Amanda Pham,
Jonathan Cantu.
Nipple Heels,
Lena Fang.
Thickums,
Eric Patronus.
Julian,
I'm done.
Majed Nasser, and IT Mac Pro. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anyways, this has been the Patreon special exclusive. It's only for Patreon members. And then everyone asking the questions, I think this is the CPR. Fuck, I fucked up.
Defibrillator.
No, the middle one.
Oh, the middle. Oh, yeah.
I think it's
It's the middle one.
the middle one. Okay, so the second tier, the $20.
Oh, Heimlich.
The Heimlich maneuver. The Heimlich maneuver
yeah.
and the defibrillators, you guys have the opportunity to ask questions. So every time this is posted up, ask a question and we'll have these private sessions right here on Patreon. And thank you.
And Julia is only available on Patreon.
Oh, she's back for Patreon.
I know you all miss me.
I did.
Also, I don't think people quite understand what it was. So if you're in a $20 tier or a $100 tier, you have the freedom to ask us questions. So if you had any burning desire, you wanted to ask us, Joe, what is the color of your pubic hair? Or whatever. Just go ahead and ask whenever the post goes up and says, hey, we're taking in questions now. You have the freedom to ask anything, and this is where we do it.
As impersonal, as personal as you want.
And this is where we do it.
Thank you.